I look so good in this camera. All right, yo.
No, go ahead. Lead
All
it.
in
Go
all,
ahead and lead it
all
off.
right, my bad. All in all, we back again. Your co-host Tommy V over here. You got Nora over there, and we started off before the pod talking a little bit about gay people, and Nora doesn't like gay people, so
Thomas
let's
started
say it
talking
on the
about gay
pod. Let's
people.
say it on the. No, because I was sipping on twisted tea, and you said, "Damn, that's mighty gay." And then I said something else, and you're like, "Damn, that's gay." And I'm like, "You got a problem with gay people?" And you're like, "Yes, I do have a problem with gay people."
Oh yeah, okay, that could have been me.
So, 100%.
That right there, that kind of sounds like me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's something I would say too. So, let's see.
But yeah. All right. So what's on the agenda for today? I got like one thing I want to talk about, but you might cover it as well. But you
What
might
is it?
cover it in a different way. No, it's not a beginner subject. You know what I mean?
It's not a beginner subject. All right.
Yeah.
So it's not good. That's what you're telling me. It's not good.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, you
All
want to know
right.
what I've been
Okay.
looking
Good.
for? I've been looking for some good like slippers. Like, cause we were talking about like Hey Dudes last week, right? Like something you can just like kind of
Yeah.
just throw on, socks, no socks, and just like be comfortable during the day. And I was looking into those what are they, like the Yeezy like the, not the slides, like the ones that are kind of ugly.
Yeah. Those are the easy slides.
No, not the slides. They go over your foot almost like a croc. It was like
Oh, the
Yeezy.
foams. The foams. Easy foams. Yeah. Foams.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Dude, it's funny as fuck because I saw somebody wearing foam posits the other day, and I immediately thought about you. That shit was funny as fuck to me.
Why me? I don't have a pair.
No, because we were talking about foam posits last time on the pod, remember? And you
Oh,
were talking
nice,
about how they
nice.
were ugly. Fuck. They were the ugliest
Yeah,
fucking
they
shoe
are
you've ever
really,
seen.
really ugly. I got my little brother some, and
Foam posits?
he seems to like them.
You know which shoe I'm talking about, right? The Jordans. Not the Easy. The foam posits. The
Oh, no.
Jordans.
I'm talking about the Yeezys. What are those called?
So the Yeezys are like, I think just foams. And like the foam posits are the Jordans. I don't know if they're called the foams though. I might be wrong.
Yeezy foam. Yeah. Yeezy foam. Yeah. No. Yeah, I remember what the foam posits are now. Yeah, those Jordan, who's the ugliest Jordan ever created. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw somebody wearing them all white. I was like, oh shit,
They were all
dude, that's
white, black
crazy.
guy.
I don't. I think so. I mean, I can assume so. I can't remember if he was white or black, but I can assume he was black.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, what kind of car? What kind of guy do you picture driving this car? Right. Okay. So let me hit you with
I gotta close my
a
eyes.
a Nissan Altima, fully tinted, no spoiler, Newports in the cup holder.
Newport's in the ooh. That threw it off right there. That because I was going to one right there, like easy. I was going to one, but you said Newport's in the cup holder. Okay, so you know what? I had to dial it back, and I had to probably say I'm probably say it's like this 16-year-old kid, white, hangs out with black kids, skinny, is on the basketball team, and he yep, that's the car his mom and daddy
There were
bought,
two
and he
acceptable
tinted it.
answers for that. Answer A, for full credit, was black. Answer, answer,
Not with the Newports, bro. Not with the
dude, the
Newports. Not with the
Newports make
Newports.
it that. That's what the Newports make
No,
it.
I don't know.
I could have described any car, added Newports
Dude,
to
okay.
the cup holder. But here,
Let's be honest here,
answer
bro.
B.
Black people, most
Answer
black
B.
people aren't smoking cigarettes. They aren't smoking cigarettes. Like
Yeah, but
I
if
don't
they
know
are,
a
what are
shit
they
ton of black
smoking?
people.
If they are, what are they smoking though?
Newports, yeah, that's true. They're smoking Newports, yeah.
I have
But
never
like
in
most of
my
them
life.
aren't though.
Actually, that's a lie. I met a crackhead that I used to work with as a dishwasher that smoked Newports. But that was the only non-black person I've ever seen smoke a Newport. A
Oh, we
literal
smoke
crackhead.
Newports.
You smoke
We
Newports?
smoke Newport. Yeah.
I don't smoke no Newports.
Yeah, I smoke Newports. I started liking them now.
Yeah, you change, bro. We might have to end the pod off that. I ain't going cap, bro. That's crazy. Newports?
What's wrong with Newports? They better than fucking Reds.
It's like
They are.
you like played basketball your whole life. You're really into Jordans. That's the blackest thing about you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Dog.
Newports? That might be. That might be. I mean, I'm thinking. I never even paid attention to that, you know. And now I'm looking at it. I'm like, you know, you're so right. Black people, they only smoke Newports. If they're smoking cigarettes, they're only
They're
smoking Newports. That is so
Newports
true.
every time, dude.
That is so true. That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck. But, what was I gonna say? Why did you give that car example? I want to give you one, by the way. But yeah, why did
I
you
don't
give
know.
that?
Because I wanted to play like a guessing game, like a race guessing game, and I just wanted to like make it obviously a black person at the end, and then I just thought of cigarettes and like where would cigarettes be?
So, I'm gonna give you one, but you not only have to give me race, you have to like describe the type of person that you would picture driving this car. Okay?
Okay.
Challenger.
Okay. Okay.
Hold up. It's getting tricky here, bro. Challenger. All right. Windows slightly tinted, not legally tinted. Legally tinted.
Okay.
Legally tinted. Blacked out rims. Blacked out. Whole thing blacked out. Got a Decepticon logo on the back.
Okay.
You see?
Yes.
Got a Decepticon logo on the back. And then it has a bumper sticker that says "No bitches."
It has a what sticker? A bumper
It has
sticker.
a bumper stick. A
That
bumper
says
sticker on the
"No
back
bitches."
that says "No bitches."
Okay.
Who driving that car?
Who is driving that car? No bitches. In what context is the no bitches? Is there like a heart attached to it? Is
No.
there
Like no bitches in the sense of like no bitches in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like or he gets no bitches.
He gets no bitches or no bitches in my car?
It more means he gets no bitches.
He gets no bitches. Okay, so that's a weird thing to have on your bumper sticker, first of all. So here's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing a black guy. That's off Challenger alone. And the Decepticon logo. Black people
What type of hair?
Black people love Transformers. He's got dreads.
What?
He's skinny. The skinniest jeans.
You definitely got dreads.
The skinniest jeans you've ever seen in your fucking life. Shoes that look too big, but they're his size. His legs are just too
Phone
skinny.
posits. Phone posits.
I was thinking high top forces to make it real bad, but I'm okay with foam posits. And he's wearing a tank top with one of those zipper jackets.
Wife beater. Beater.
Yeah, he's wearing a wife beater with one of those zipper jackets that's got like a fluffy collar. Not like fluffy, but it's like that material with like vertical lines in it. That's like stretchy, you know what I mean? Like he's going to play ball or something and he's getting ready to like take off the. But yeah, the Decepticon logo is like that. Like that's a black thing. Black people love Transformers.
Don't get me wrong, I love Transformers too, and I think it's sick when I see it. But my car will never have that. Like
No.
that's way too much to do, bro. Like I'm buying a car, I'm not even customizing it. You know, it's like I don't even see the point really. You know, like people love.
I was
to customize
just
shit.
talking about getting my windows tinted. I need to though. feel like it's a good move.
Well, windows tinted, I think, is the only thing I would do. But that's more like a privacy thing.
Yeah,
Like
you're
if you're
never gonna.
putting bumper stickers, if you're like customizing your rims, if you're like putting
I can.
flames on the side, it's like that's
Okay,
stupid
okay.
as fuck.
Flames, bumper stickers, uh, stereo. If you're doing any of that shit to like a new car, you're tweaking.
Stereo, which means stereo.
Like people that put fucking giant fucking speakers in
Us-
their shit. Like you hear the bass, bro? It's like, yeah, turn it down, homie. Turn it fucking down. How about that? Fuck your bass. You're driving a 2024. You didn't need to change out the fucking speakers, dude.
Dude, have you ever?
But I believe in rims and tints. I believe in rims and tints.
Dude, I think I
Grill tints.
I can't remember. I can't remember who it was. There's probably multiple people, right? But I remember in high school, you know, when you would smoke and you would smoke with random kids you would meet in high school,
Of course.
right? Sometimes they were younger than you, and you would go pull up in their car. Music, you can hear the music when you're pulling up to the car. You can hear, and then you go in. It's like,
Yeah.
You can't even fucking talk to him, bro. Smoking, he's like, feels crazy, right? I just got them bitches on, right? Like, bro, get the fuck
like,
out
the
of here,
whole time you're
dude.
sitting
You
there
sound like a
smoking, like the whole time you're sitting there smoking, driving around, and you're just like, this is how you get pulled over. You're blasting
100%.
music. Windows are up and tinted. You're in like a fucking 2009 Ford Focus. And it's just like the ultimate, like fully tinted too. Like it's not a fucking game out here. Like we're trying to get pulled over. And like as soon as, and they're like, no, roll up the windows, bro. Roll up the windows, bro. It's like, what do you mean roll up the windows? Like, I'm not trying to hotbox right now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
You want a hot box, bro? I'm like, I want to open up the window so I can catch some air, bro. The music is just drowning me. It's not even the weed, it's the music, bro. I feel like I'm in a rave right now. And we supposed to be chilling. Like, I hate when people blast music, bro. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, bro.
I don't like that. I mean, it depends.
Like, if I'm chilling, it depends, right? But, like, if I'm just chilling, I want to just be chilling, you know? Like, I want to be able to talk to you and you hear me, you know? That's why I don't even like the club sometimes, because the music is just too fucking loud, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I get why the club has to be loud, you know? But, like, if, like, I'm chilling in your car and you're blasting the fucking music, like, for what, bro? I don't understand the point. I really don't understand the point.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm not a big fan of super loud music either. But I'll blast it in my car every now and then, depending on where I'm going, how I'm feeling.
Yeah,
I'll
of course,
never-
yeah. If
I'll never
it's
do
a good
full
song, I'll
blast.
blast it. Yeah.
Full blast is crazy.
If it's a good song, I'll blast it.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm singing. Like, I'm singing, I'm getting turned. Like, I'm not trying to have a conversation with a person. You know what I mean? Like, that's completely different.
Man.
But we got off track there for a little bit. That was good little segment we did. Guess the race. We could do that from now on. You know, a little segment, guess the race. With, you know, every week we just come up with the type. And then we fucking do that. But what's what you wanted to talk about? Go ahead, tell me what you want to talk about.
Well, it's not something I
No
particularly
matter how bad
want
it
to
is.
talk about. But did you hear about what happened in Texas?
I kind of did about the flooding.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. Pause that thought. Explain what happened to Texas while I'm not here. I need to grab another Twisted Tea. Cheers.
Interesting.
Gay.
You're gay. Okay, what? For those who don't know, if you don't know, this is coming out on Thursday, so you should know by now. There was a flood in Texas. One of the rivers, I think it was like within a span of half an hour, rose like 20-some feet. And obviously with 4th of July weekend, there was people out by the water. And it just went crazy. Shit got flooded. And a lot of people died and are currently missing. I'm not so sure how many people are still missing and not confirmed dead, but I just know a lot of people were missing, and I think right around 100 people are now confirmed dead, which is horrible. especially considering it went through a all girls summer camp that was right next to the river, and I believe a lot of those little girls died because of their kind of proximity to the water and the how fast the water rose. And yeah, so pretty bad shit, unfortunately. So did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about all that. I heard about the flooding a little bit because this coworker I work with, she's from Texas, so she blabbles about Texas, and I half hear her, I half don't. But she was talking about that, and yeah, she was talking about that.
But the reason
I didn't
I
know
heard
there's
about
people
it,
missing. Oh, there's people. Oh, yes, I remember because there's people like the river was taking like women and the children, and they started like getting
well,
missed.
yeah, there was a summer camp
I know
right
what you're
next
talking
to
about.
it. There was a summer camp, an all-girls summer camp, and a lot of them, I believe, unfortunately, have died, and maybe some of them are still missing. But we're like 3 days past then. Chances are they're, you know.
Yeah, it sucks.
But the reason I heard about it is because, I like to watch streamers and shit and do my thing on the internet, on the YouTube. There was this one streamer, pretty popular guy from Texas. He, when he found out about all like the rivers flooding, because keep in mind, it happened really fast. It happened within like an hour, I believe. The river rose, maybe less than an hour. I think I heard 30 minutes. I'm not sure how true that is. But the river rose like 20 feet in like roughly an hour, which is insane, And then there was a streamer that was live streaming at the time, and he was like, he like had heard like, oh man, it like hit a summer camp. There's like a bunch of kids missing, blah blah blah, possibly dead, and he like did a bad joke where he said, like those kids had nothing to live for anyway. Like AI is taking over. Like they don't have like blah blah. Just made a shitty joke, and people got really upset at him for that, which is like somewhat understandable. And obviously on this show, we believe in jokes, and we stand by jokes, but there's also a time and place, especially when you're in Texas, living in Texas, like kind of like your community type of thing.
Yeah. When it comes to death, I think that's where I dial it back. It's like, let's say we're talking about somebody dying. That's where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't joke about that. Or like somebody like getting assaulted. Or like somebody getting raped. Or like somebody like that. Like I won't joke about it. Not to say I never have, which I probably shouldn't have. But it's like, but that's where you dial it back a little bit, I guess. And so I feel like you said, there's a time and place, and you should know. You should know. But it's tough. Like when you like to joke, it's tough to know when to joke, right? It's tough to know who to joke with. I think the people I've offended the most with a joke, those are one of my lightest jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's like something I'm like, that wasn't even that bad. Like, how the fuck did that offend you? Like, but those people, they just get offended, and I feel like that more talks about the person,
right?
Like,
yeah.
And so I don't know. So you want to talk about that? About Texas?
No, not really. That's all I had to
What's
say
going
about
on
it.
there? Oh
Unless
no,
you have
but
something to
is that
add.
what you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, that's all.
Was
I had
that
to
no?
say.
Was that the?
Yeah.
But that was the topic you were thinking about. Talk about. Oh, I'm disappointed. That's okay. That's okay. So, the new Fantastic Four movie is coming out in a couple of weeks.
And the new Jurassic World movie.
What do you
actually.
think? Have you seen it?
Sorry? Yeah.
Have you seen it? Oh.
No, I haven't. I want to go see it this week, though.
Yeah, it does look pretty good. Okay. Scarlett Johansson is wifey.
And, yeah, I didn't even realize she was in it till today. But another movie that's coming out this week is Superman, which I hope is really good.
I think it will be. James Gunn is a
really
good
hope
director.
that's a good movie. DC's
think it'll
got to
be good.
come back with movies, man. They can't
Well,
just
the thing
have good
is-
Batman movies.
And they can't just have good Superman movies either. Because I didn't even like the last Batman. I think the last Batman was mixed. Right? I don't know if you liked it. I thought it was shit.
I liked it. With
some people like
what's that guy's name? Twilight
with
guy?
Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson, yeah. But the thing is, it's like you can't compare it to the Christian Bale Batman. Can we agree with that?
I mean, those are like the best superhero movies of all time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're on another level. So it's like at this point, they have to make a Batman movie as good as those. And that's why it's going to be so hard. You know?
Yeah,
it's like the
it's
same
like
thing.
damn
If
near
you want to make a new
impossible.
Iron Man, they can't. Yeah, they can't. But I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's really hard.
But here's the thing. I think they're not going to make them as good. I think they could possibly make them better. Because when you think about it, it wasn't even really Batman himself that was doing that. It was really the Joker that made that movie so good.
The second, but we talked about how good the third one was with Bane. We talked about this.
Yeah, but I thought
And
that
you
one
went back and looked at them, and you were like, yeah,
but I
that
think it
third one
goes.
was really
I mean,
good.
if we're talking top superhero movies of all time, it goes The Dark Knight, Spider-Man 1 or 3, and then I think you can add another Batman movie in there. And I might put Begins over the third one, Dark Knight Rises.
The Dark Knight Rises? That's tough. I don't know about that. But the thing also, too, is like the director, Michael Bay's. Oh, no, it was Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan was the one that directed the Batmans. Michael Bay was the one that directed Transformers movie. And he's a great fucking director. Christopher Nolan is. And even Christian Bale said, if Christopher Nolan comes back, he'll do another Batman, which would be so sick.
Christian Bale's kind of old now, though. No?
Yeah, but he could be like an older Batman passing the, you know, like a movie like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Dude.
don't think he's like the best Batman though. Like I think there's better. Like I feel like Robert Downey Jr. was the best Iron Man we could have had.
I think
And
Christian Bale was the best Batman we
the-
could have had.
The guy, I think he could have been bigger. He could have been more jacked.
Like Ben Affleck was, but I feel like
But Ben Affleck.
Now when I think about Batman-
Batman though.
I know. Well, it's
That
not
wasn't-
even Ben Affleck's fault.
that wasn't
it's
his
more,
body.
It's not even Ben Affleck. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not Ben Affleck's fault. But the thing is, like when I envision Batman, I envision like Christian Bale body type. You know, like not huge, like not skinny. He kind of like he's kind of the same body type as like Captain America. Maybe Captain America is a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying like the casting wise, I think they could get as good or better than Christian Bale.
I mean, but look at who they got now, bro. They got fucking Robert Pattinson. He looks like a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I think
you
he's
complain
worse
about
than,
that
I
with
think
Batman.
he's worse than Christian Bale.
Of course. Like, I mean, Superman, that new guy, he's pretty fucking big. He kind of reminds me of, like, Thor body
Yeah,
type.
he
He's,
kind of
pretty
looks
fucking
like.
jacked. He looks like a goop. Have you seen that shot where he's, like, flying and he looks cross-eyed as fuck?
Yeah, he looks like a
They
goober
killed
to
him.
me. He looks like a
They
real
killed
goober.
him on this shot. They killed him on that shot. He looks a lot like fucking
Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
But he looks a
was
lot like Henry
He was
Cavill.
a great. He was like a great Superman in my opinion. That guy was also
Well,
fucking
but-
huge.
Yeah, Henry
Like,
Cavill?
He
I
got,
know.
he got jacked and he got fucking jacked. That was a big ass fucking Superman.
Dude, the thing is, this guy is the off-brand version of Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, Henry Cavill is fucking Taco Bell, and this guy is fucking El Pollo Loco. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, that
Yeah, he's fucking Del Taco.
is dead.
Del
Like
Taco.
Henry
fucking
Cavill is
sucks.
Delta, bro. This guy is Spirit, bro. This guy is Spirit Airlines. Dude, fucking A. You know, Cam is flying on Spirit, and he wants to fly on Spirit because it's dirt cheap. And I'm like, dude, you don't want to fucking fly Spirit. He's like, it's so cheap.
How cheap?
Never
What did he
fly
say? How
Spirit.
much was it?
I'll never fly Spirit. He said he could get it for under 300 round trip.
Okay. Not as cheap as I feel like, but then he's got to check a bag though.
Yeah,
How much is a checked bag?
I think it's less than 50.
Okay. You don't got to pay for a carry-on on Spirit, right?
No, but they only give you one, and they like measure it and shit. Like, dude, Spirit
Delta
is such
measures
a
it too.
scam, bro. Hell no, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Delta, when you go in, no, when you're going in, I've never seen Delta. I've seen Spirit. They see the bags, the ladies there, and they've had a lawsuit about it. I don't know if you've seen it, but like they've had a lawsuit about it where like they think it's complete bullshit that they pay the employees more money to find bags that are out of regulation. So like the lady will go in there and just look at bags. They'll be like, "Hey, come here. Let me see if that bag fits in this fucking little box."
That's some bullshit for sure. What time is
It's
Cam?
so
what
fucked up,
day is
dude.
Cam flying out?
Well, none of them have booked a ticket. You're the only one that has.
So it's just gonna be me and you out there.
Hey, I guess so, bro. That's chill with me, dude.
Yeah, it'll be chill. it'll be a
Have
little
a
more
good fucking time.
expensive splitting the rental car and shit, but
Yeah, the rental car.
nah,
But
fuck it,
we'll
bro. I'll
fucking
just
go
hop
to
on the back.
Vegas.
I'll just hop on the back of the bike, bro.
Hell no, bro. Hell no, dude. Hell no.
You got an extra
Hell
helmet
no.
for me?
Hell. Not for you. It's for the girls, bro. That's they were no guy, bro.
Okay, but if we can save $250 each on just riding
If everywhere I have to go, I have to go. If I have to drive you on my, that would be an unpleasant fucking week, bro.
Yeah,
That
no,
would be
I
an
would,
unpleasant
honestly,
week.
not even due to your driving, I would never get on the back of a motorcycle with you, ever in my life.
Yeah, bro.
I'd
I'll never get on
of
the back of a motorcycle with anybody, with any other man.
No.
Like, ever. Yeah.
I don't even think I'd ride a motorcycle, to be honest.
Really?
Like a
You
real
wouldn't even ride
motorcycle?
one?
I don't think so. Pretty sketchy.
Oh, damn. I didn't know you felt that. Like that. But no, we gotta. This week, bro, you gotta text in that group chat. Be like, like, hey, is it just gonna be me here, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I texted,
Dude, I mean, I sent the tickets. I mean, what else? I mean, like, I sent that I bought my ticket. That's just the thing.
Well, Noah said he was booking it. Noah said he was booking it this Wednesday. And Noah is my whole life, he's been one of the few that is a man of his word. No, this Wednesday.
Okay.
Because you booked it on Thursday, right?
Probably Thursday or Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, we shouldn't be talking about this though right now. But yeah, you're right.
No, because like getting a group of guys together is actually so difficult. Like even though we're all,
it might be more difficult than women. If there are any women watching this podcast, you guys can tell us because we don't know. I wouldn't know.
Dude, it's just fucking insane. It's just like fuck, dude. It's like, are we booking it or not? We should book the hotel though, for Vegas.
I know. The thing that gets me about making plans, right? Making plans with any group of guys, right? The bigger the group, the better, but the shittier the fucking plan is, right? So then you can be at the beginning, right? You want to book it ahead of time. You're talking about it, everyone agrees, right? And then you send the text in the group chat. You're like, hey, we gonna do this. I'll put the money down for the Airbnb. Just, y'all got to send me the money, like, right now. And, like, in a week I'll have it. All of them. In a week, 2 weeks. You're like, I don't want to wait a week. So you book it anyways. A week from now, half of those people cancel. They're like, I can't go anymore. Bullshit excuses every time, but they couldn't go anymore. Then you end up paying more for the Airbnb. So you stop doing that. But then you get worse deals. It's so fucking hard, bro.
The way it works the best is when you give everybody like an order. It's like, or if there's already just like, hey, we're gonna be here on this day, like come or don't come. But then it's just like, hey, yo, you're bringing fucking, like, you start, like, handing out fucking responsibilities for people. It's like, hey, yo, you're bringing hot dogs. Hey, yo, you're bringing burgers. Hey, yo, you're bringing buns. Then everybody's just like, all right, bet, 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 bet. And then it's like when everybody kind of has, like, something they have to do, I feel like it goes a lot smoother. But when left to their own devices, it goes to shit fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I just think overall it's just tough, man. If you're planning a trip with more than two people, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Even with fucking family, bro. I can't imagine. Like, I was a kid when all the trips happened, so I imagine how hard it was for them to plan shit. But, dude, it was probably so hard. You see my cousin, my own cousin bails on me, you know? Because of some bullshit excuse, you know? You know what he told me? I'll tell you what he told me. I'll tell the whole podcast what he told me. He fucking, uh, he was like, yeah, bro. I called him. He's like, I don't know if I'll be able to go. Money is tight right now. And I explained to him, it's like, we're not going to spend like crazy amount of money. And the only time we will is Vegas. You don't have to spend that. He's like, well, I don't know. And then I'm like, all right, me and Cam will talk to you this weekend. And then we'll just see where your head's at. I'm like, okay. I call him. He doesn't answer. He's like, bro, I already told you I'm not going to go. Money is tight. And also, by the way, like, I don't know if you heard, but Uncle Chuck died. So, like, it's tough. Uncle Chuck is our uncle that we talked to 2 times in our life. Like, we couldn't give a fuck about Uncle Chuck, bro. Like, yeah, it sucks. Uncle Chuck died. That sucks, bro. But do I really give a fuck about Uncle Chuck dying? No. Does he give a fuck? No. Hell no, bro. So he just giving me whatever fucking bullshit reason he can give me. And then yeah. But that's always how my cousin's been. You know, there's those certain type of people that don't ever want their place, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, even if it's a no-brainer, they don't want to leave their place. I think those are the people that need to leave. And the people that are always leaving need to stay.
Right.
So,
Oh,
I don't know.
Man. But I think Cam will end up coming.
Oh, 100%.
I think the only one I'm really worried about is Ian.
Is Ian.
But he's talking
It's
about
Ian. But I talked to him
to see Khan and shit, so it might be a move for him.
Well, I talked to Ian and he said he was 100%. Because he told me why he hasn't. He told me why he hasn't booked it yet, but he said he was 100% coming.
Okay, then Ian's probably coming.
Yeah, so I think everyone in that group chat will come. I just hope they don't book it in 3 weeks, and then our hotel is fucking expensive as shit, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, so last week I think I talked about the story about my Tinder date. Did I?
Yeah.
Did I tell that story?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to repeat it. And so I want to talk about the success rate of Tinder. What do we think the success rate of Tinder is?
What,
like,
people getting married or dating?
To people getting married. That's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, to people getting married.
1.05%.
You think it's 0.05%?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think it is?
I don't even know, honestly. Like, I wonder if you can Google that. Google that real quick. See what Google tells you. Because I know one person. Well, 2 people. I think Cam met his girl off fucking Tinder too. And I know my boss, he met his wife off Tinder, off Bumble. So I don't know. It's odd to me. I could never, but every girl I met from Tinder is batshit crazy. But that's because I only swipe on the house.
This is the AI. This is like the Google AI. Let's see. While Tinder is often associated with casual hookups, it's also a platform where lasting relationships and marriages are formed. Approximately 25% of engaged couples met on Tinder. Some sources also cite that around 20% of Tinder users surveyed were married while using the app. Wait, what? Were married while using the app? What the fuck?
Oh, wow. That's not good. That's not good. Why are they being honest on the survey regardless, bro? Like, like what?
Wait a fucking
That's
minute.
not good.
Something's not adding up there.
Yeah, that don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. But wait, hold on. So 25% of marriage are the people engaged met on Tinder. But I want to know, like, you know what I was asking was not that. I was asking like the success rate. So like, let's say I go out with 100 girls on Tinder.
Oh.
What's the success rate that one of them is my wife? But I guess it's the same as like
Yeah, wait,
dating
no, it's the
outside.
same thing. It would be the same percentage. It'd be like it'd still be that
No,
20%.
no, no. No, that's
How?
completely different. That's completely different. It's 25% of engaged couples met on Tinder.
Right,
That's
but
not saying how many
oh, so that doesn't
women the
mean
engaged couples had to
right.
go
That
through.
doesn't
You know
mean
what I'm
that
saying?
25% of Tinder people. I see
Yes,
what you mean.
exactly. Yeah,
That's not a total.
yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can get that number.
yeah. But it would be tough to get that number. It'd be tough to get that number. That's all right. That's all right. I'm tired, man.
Listen to this. I just found
Tired
on
of.
Reddit. Some guy asked like, how often do matches and dating apps lead to real life meetings for you? Which is obviously a different question than what we asked. And
Basically, the same.
then the guy said, when I started, I got a decent number of matches, but it leveled off pretty quickly after about 6 months. I've restarted my profile a few times, but that only leads to short-term increase. I've also used the paid version at times. I'm usually the one sending likes and messages, 9 out of 10 cases, and I always find the other person very passive. So he's basically saying like how often are people really like getting matches and then also going on dates? And then a girl commented under his post, and he and she
You ugly
goes
as fuck.
and she goes, I used Tinder when I was 19, 20. Typical experience of a young woman on Tinder. I basically matched with everyone I swiped on. I was contacted first in 9 out of 10 matches.
Jeez, that's
Oh,
crazy.
what a different experience it is.
I know, and that girl is probably a solid 7,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
real
yeah.
7,
Like a real
not
seven.
a fake 7,
And
like
all in
real
all,
7.
and all in all, seven. And all in all,
Yeah,
seven.
and all in all 7 exactly. And that guy is probably like a solid 8, probably like a solid 8, 8.5. And so it's like for an 8 on Tinder, you got to pay for the paid version. You got to be constantly talking to these fucking girls. And for a woman, you just don't matter. If you using Tinder, you getting matches.
Dude, but I can tell you, like, how girls, like, how there's, like how girls must feel like getting approached and like being hit on like a lot.
Oh,
Like like it has to like kind of take it out of like it has to like take the fun out of it for them. You know what I mean? Because like if you're getting like hit on, like say you go out to a bar and you're getting hit on at least like 5 times while you're at the bar. Like it's not even going to mean that much to you like when you go when it happens, you know what I mean? But just recently,
depends on the guy. I think for the girl,
depends
right?
on the guy, of course. Yeah, but you know what I'm trying to say. Without
Yeah, 100%.
you know how I'm
Yeah,
trying to
100%.
generalize it. Without trying to take a shit on the point I'm trying to make. But so because like recently like that happened to me where I was just like kind of like randomly approached at like a store. And I was sitting there thinking, like this conversation was maybe like 2 minutes long, 3 minutes long. I was sitting there thinking during the conversation, I'm like, like you know how you're like conversating, but you're also thinking at the same time. I'm like, man, should I ask this girl for her number? Like she's kind of cute. But then the thought popped into my head, like, do I want to go home and then text this girl for the next couple days or week or 2 weeks? And I said no.
No.
I was like,
Yeah,
no.
no.
And I just said goodbye and I walked away. But it felt good though.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
it's
Like it was still a good
I
feeling.
know, I know exactly what you mean. The amount of times I've been like, this girl's kind of cool, but I don't want to text every day. You know?
know.
And it's like if I don't want to text you, even to set up a date, it's like even for me to just
Yes.
like let's go out on this date, then clearly it's not gonna work. Like, why am I even doing this? We know why we're doing it, right? For some fucking Gucci and but I
And
mean
she was
it's not
cute
the
too.
right
Like, she wasn't
reason.
an ugly girl or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just like I just wasn't
Dude.
interested at all.
Have you seen How I Met Your Mother ever?
No. You've asked me that a lot.
Well, yeah, I know because you instantly reminded me. There's an episode where Ted and Marshall go to a gay bar, right? And then Robin's like, "Oh, you're gonna see now what we go through every day of 100 guys hitting on us." And they're like, "Oh, that's not gonna be that bad." And then the first couple of guys that hit on them, they're like, I'm like that, you know? And then after like the fifth guy, they're like, back off, man. I want to just drink with my buddy, you know? And then they're like, sheesh, they don't fucking back off. What the fuck? And then like they realize what women go through, you know? And I mean, I get it. That's why it was so hard for me to approach women, you know? Like usually I just wait for them to like approach me or like give me a look. Give me one sign.
Right.
Like even if it's not even a sign and I think it's a sign,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go take it as a sign.
But you don't go in unless it's a kill shot though. You're kind of.
I know. You know this. You know this.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
like
know this. You know
your
this.
numbers are good, but you're not taking a lot of shots. That's the thing. Like you're.
But
Like
my
you're not,
percentage is off the
but
roof.
your,
but
yeah,
that's
your
fine.
percentages are really good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie on your name. But like, if you're waiting for the wind to be just right, and your fucking
Man.
spotter to call the exact yardage, like if you're waiting for everything to be perfect, like your numbers are gonna be high. Like me, my percentages,
know.
we both know about my percentages. They're in the gutter, dude. Like I gotta look.
Yeah, but you're not scared. But you're not scared.
My KD is low, but
Dude, and that's where like this year, right? As soon as I turned 25, I said I'm gonna approach more women. I don't care if I get rejected. I'm just going to approach more women. And that's what I've been doing. Every time I've been going out, I've been approaching more women. Even if it's not the kill, I'm approaching more women that I think are beautiful, you know? And that every guy, dude, there was this girl, let me tell you, she was the most beautiful girl at the bar. Like
Okay.
crystal clear. She knew it too. She knew it too. So every time I would walk past her, I'd be like, you know that you're the most beautiful woman in here. Like, don't play. And so then at one point she was about to buy a picture, and she's like, "Well, if I'm the most beautiful, buy me this picture." And I'm like, "Well, how much is the picture?" And then she's like, no. Let's talk. You want the picture? I'll buy you the picture. But like, what's in it for me? I gotta get your number, something. She wasn't having it after that, but. She was the most beautiful.
How
girl
much
at
is the
bar.
picture?
And she knew it.
How
And
much
she
is the
knew it.
picture is the craziest thing I've ever heard. But
$5, I'll buy it. But if it's 50 or 100, I'm not fucking buying
you
it.
should have initially gone with what do I get out of it?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, what do I get out of it? Also, kind of a crazy move.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. Like I feel like she wants you to say yes, you know. But it's like I'm not no loser fucking guy that's gonna buy you a picture and then you're gonna run off with it, you know.
100%, no, for real.
Like I don't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not
I
even buying
guarantee
you
you,
a
she
thing.
went and got that picture for free. Regard somebody else.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. A fucking idiot bought that shit and didn't get anything
she
for it.
gave like a cute little thank you and like a wave, maybe a side hug, and she went back to her fucking table. And that
Bro, is she the type of woman that before you leave, she'll give you a little kiss on the cheek? Thank you. And then you leave.
Oh, hell no.
And it's like, damn, that's all I get.
I'm cutting up on that bitch if she does some shit like that to me. Oh fuck no, that's crazy.
You say so.
Like
but
I'm
you
like I'm
mesmerized,
some
bro.
like I'm some little
You
boy.
mesmerized. I'll kiss you on your forehead. You know?
Nah, that's crazy though.
Nah, that is. But I'm like, that's what I feel like when women are that
How
beautiful,
much
they
is
know
it?
it, bro.
How much is it? Is crazy.
I mean, shit, bro. I ain't fucking spending crazy amount of money on this girl.
You know, but you just gotta come out with some slicker shit than that, like.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
anything-
Like I
literally
look,
anything is better.
anything else. I should have been like, yeah, and then just talk to her. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, yeah, I got you, and then just talk to her and be like, but what's your name? You know, and like just have a conversation.
Or just like
And
some
then
corny
afterward-
shit, like why do we need a picture? Let's live in the moment. Just like something, just something.
That would have been fire. That would have been fire right there. That would have been fire right there.
But definitely not how much is it? Because then it's like he's not turning me down because he's not a sucker. He's turning me down because he's broke.
Because
You know
I'm
what I
cheap.
mean?
Because he's cheap.
Yeah.
No, I'm not broke. I'm cheap. There's two different things, you know. I just don't like to spend money on.
Yeah, girls don't
shit
like.
I'm
either,
not gonna
bro.
get it.
I think girls would actually rather a broke guy than a cheap guy.
I know, dude. I don't, but that's not the girl. Also, I don't want I want either, you know. Like I don't want a girl that like just like I'll buy a drink for a girl, no problem, right? But it's like I gotta see that she's into me and I'm into her, you know. And it can't just be the looks, bro. Because like I've done that plenty of times, and then you go out and you go home with her, and it's not even that good. And it's like,
Wait,
I mean,
did
shit,
I ever
this was-
tell you about Oh wait, you were in the group chat. You were in the group chat about our friend that he bought a drink for a girl and then he bought himself one. Well, he bought 2 shots.
oh yeah, yeah. And then it was for the
listen,
fucking younger guy.
dude.
It was for the younger guy.
So hearing that, so if that happened to me, okay, let's just tell the story real quick. Our buddy-
And that's him though. Like he not a bad looking dude. AG
no,
not a bad. Come
no,
on,
not a bad looking dude
Yeah,
at all.
Not a bad looking dude at all.
He bought a drink for a girl at the bar. She goes, "Hey, buy us some drinks." Like as in buy yourself and I a drink. That's what she told him. He bought a shot. Bartender put him on the table. He paid for him. She picked them both up. Or no, she picked hers up and then her boyfriend behind her picked up the second one and they took the shot. And my boy was standing there looking like a fucking retard. Which grinds my gears. Like, so I'm thinking, like, if I'm in that situation, like,
That's
what am I doing?
AG's fault. Let's be honest.
well,
here.
here, let's
That's
just-
AG's fault.
It's his fault for sure. But quick second. So what I would like to think I would do is be like, oh fuck no. But like the sheer like what the fuck just happened? Like if that was me in that situation, I don't know if I would have threw hands. But now hearing about that situation, if that ever happens to me, because like you know when like something happens to you and then you're like, wow, I really should have reacted this way, but I reacted this way. Now that I know of that situation, if that ever happens to me, I am getting.
Yeah, you'll react a certain way.
I'm getting into a fight. Like there's no. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Like now that I know
Because
about
you
it,
already know of it. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? And so
yes.
it's like, yo, this ain't gonna happen to me.
No,
This ain't gonna happen. You know.
happen to me.
But if you were the first,
Yeah,
then like
yeah.
I mean, you never know. You know what I mean?
Oh man, am I getting into a fight if some guy tried and I'd probably, who knows? In that case, our friend said that he had his boys with him along with that girl.
Dude, but
Getting my
Let-
ass beat or
let's
not,
be honest here.
I'm throwing the first punch.
But how many type of girls are like that, bro? I don't like that type of girl, bro.
Yeah,
I feel
no.
like most men don't like the type of girl that use their looks to get what they want. And it's like, let me rephrase that, because like a lot of the girls I've been with, right, they use their looks to get what they want, and they know that they do, right? And that's not a problem with me as long as like they admit it. And but some women, they overdo it. It's like they got a boy, and they still doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you got
I mean,
a man,
you could-
ask me, ask
You could
me.
argue,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you could argue like they were kind of in on it together. It would at the time this happened, it was like a TikTok trend, so they could have just been doing it for that. Either way,
Was
yeah,
it a TikTok trend? Was it a
was.
TikTok trend?
it was.
Oh, I
But
didn't
that
know
that guy is also a fucking, like, you know what I want to call
Pussy.
that guy. Yeah, that's a good guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Like, if that ever happened to me, like, you got to think, like, as I'm seeing that guy taking the shot, I am
I didn't know that was a TikTok trend. That's
I am-
a TikTok trend.
I am palming the shot glass into his fucking teeth.
That's so
Hopefully
fucked
down
up,
his
though.
throat. Yeah, no. It's
That's
super
fucked up. That's a
It's
TikTok trend.
super fucked up.
That's fucked up. That's a TikTok trend. That's what social media does, bro. Like, they think shit is funny, and it's like, nah, that ain't fucking funny.
That is not funny. You're playing with people. You
And-
do that to the wrong
I
guy,
know.
though, you're getting fucked up. You do that
Oh,
to the wrong
100%.
guy, there's something
100%. You're
bad-
getting fucked up.
Even to the girl, dude. Like, for real. Like, that's dangerous. You can't be playing with people like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Because that
100%,
embarrassment
yeah,
and
yeah.
humiliation that person's going
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
it could be their
You'll make a
last
man
fucking-
lose him. You make a man lose. You'll make a man
Yeah,
lose.
that could be his
sure.
last straw of the day, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you don't
But
know.
but that's anything. But that's
Yeah.
anything, right? And that's why like I tend to like not start shit. Like of course I do start shit, and like when I get drunk I talk shit, but I try not to start shit like unreasonably. Sometimes I
Yeah.
am though.
No, I never
But
start.
what I was gonna say, that I thought was funny is after that he said, "I think I need to settle down."
Yeah.
You know, he's like, "I think I just need to settle down," and it's like, I mean, that's good though. That's good that happened. I guess like at some point we got to realize we just need to settle down, but it ain't gonna happen the moment we realize it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen at a different time because the moment we realize it, we're still not ready to settle, and then eventually we will be. I guess I don't know, but men out there, just keep having faith. That woman is gonna come. I got to keep having faith, and we all got to keep having faith. And these women we're talking about now, you know, best. And there's a lot of shitty fucking scenarios I can think. But I also know a lot of guys that have great, you know, and I don't know how they found them, but they did, and
True.
that gives me hope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
And
suppose.
so, well, I'll be straight, bro. Well, I'll be straight. Trust.
All right. Yeah.
But hey, I'll wrap it up with the quote, and then we'll end this pod.
I gotta get my laundry out the dryer. I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta shower.
Yeah, send me the pictures too, because I need to do that today. Because if I don't do it today, then I'll be.
Quote.
All right. Yeah. Quote. I don't know if I've said this already. The truth about living a lie is the lie never outlives the truth.
Hit me with that one more time. I didn't really deep that.
The truth about living a lie is the lie never outlives the truth.
That's valid.
Fire. Fire. That's from a song. That's from
Well,
a Jordan
everybody,
Davis song.
That is going to be the pod. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Greatest podcast in the world. Like, comment, subscribe. All in all podcast. Thanks for watching.
Peace out.
Peace.
Much love.